Shabbat Shalom from Temple Concord. It's a beautiful fall day, and we've returned to Genesis in our Torah readings, and this week we get to Noah, the story of the flood and God's anger, and Noah and his family's survival, and the animals and the ark. It's a story you know well. The best part of the story for me is that Noah is called Ish Tzadik B'dorotav, a righteous man in his generation. And so the question is, what did he do to earn that title? The Torah doesn't specify. And that's a challenge, because for you and I, what does it mean for us to be righteous in our generation? How do we live up to Noah's standard? There are those among us who would surely supersede Noah's standard by far. We're far more righteous than he was. If you read about Noah, you can see that he was a flawed soul. On the other hand, he was the most righteous in his generation. So what are we doing for ourselves to elevate ourselves, to be as righteous as we can be? Noah wasn't perfect, but he was as righteous as he could be. And that becomes our challenge. Are we doing everything we can to be as righteous as we can be? That may mean doing things that put us out of our comfort zone to help others. It might also mean recognizing the gifts we have. And most of us recognize the gifts that others have, but don't always see it in ourselves. So being righteous means not being righteous, just righteous to others, but it means being righteous to oneself. For me, that's the challenge of Noah. It is elevating my level of righteousness both to others and to myself, and figuring out a way to be more righteous in my own generation, and if I'm a little bit lucky, to even be righteous compared to other generations. I hope you'll join us for Shabbat services Friday evening at 6 o'clock. Saturday morning, we'll be celebrating the Bat Mitzvah of Jojo Cooper at 11 a.m. Torah study proceeds at 10 a.m. Saturday evening, there are actually two programs going on at the temple. There is our Synagogue series. We'll be showing a wonderful movie here. The year my parents went on vacation, about a child who's left alone and how he functions while his parents are away. And we also have a wonderful program at the zoo celebrating Noah and the ark and all the animals. We'll be at the Wild Animal Park in Chittenango on sort of a nighttime flashlight safari. It'll be a lot of fun. It's certainly open to all ages. Obviously, we want kids to be there for sure, but all people are welcome, actually, to both events. So we hope you'll join us either at the temple for the movie or out at the animal park so that we can experience the joy of Shabbat Noah together. For now, I wish you a Shabbat of righteousness for yourself, and recognizing the righteousness you see not just in others, but in the mirror too. When we can figure out a way to harvest and harness our own righteousness, then we bring our world a little closer to the holiness that God seeks and that each of us desires as well. Shabbat Shalom for now. Look forward to seeing you at the temple.